Hey everybody, it's Nancy from Runner Girl Designs. If it says was live above my head, that means you caught the replay, but right now I'm live. So type the word goblin in the comments if you want the product list. Say hi. Let me know how your day was. I had a good day. Happy Wednesday, as they say. All right, we are gonna make a tea towel today because my color of the month came in. It's called Ditto. It is a throwback to our color of the month, our special ink that we had a while ago. It was called Perfect Purple. So if you have that, that's what this is. And we're gonna get started. Mine came last night. So we are gonna play with it. I wanna show you what it looks like. You guys know I'm a purple girl, so here we go. I'm gonna dig out my ink mat. How's everybody doing today? I hope you are doing awesome. I have a tea towel off my website. They're very inexpensive, you guys, and they're really nice quality. I used to get tea towels from other places, but not anymore. Because honestly, these are very affordable. I love that they have this hook on the back. They are so easy to ink on because they're smooth. They're very thin. I have one up in my kitchen all the time. And it's about 18 or so inches wide, about 20, I don't know, I think 27 inches tall. So we're just going to put on the ink mat. I like to do this because it will hold my fabric. It'll keep it from, bleeding through. And I personally like to do my inking on my tea towels here in the center at the bottom. But there's no rhyme or reason to it. You can just do whatever you like. If you're going to hang your tea towel from the side, you could put it way up here in the center. That would be fine too. This is just how I like to do it. Let me get this little whatever's on here off. Let me see who's here. I got my towel on my ink mat. And you know what's nice is you don't have to iron it twice. That's one thing I love because it's sticky. You could use cardboard. That would work also. You probably want to iron your tea towel first. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here now that I've shown you what we're doing. Oh, on my ink mat. Hi, Denise and Margaret Skinner and Jan. Hello, and Maud and Lena and Janet. How are you? How's everybody doing today? If you just popped on, hit that heart button for me. Kathy Ling, I had a great day. Hi, Sissy. How are you? All right, we are going to get out this purple because it's so cool. Hi, Cindy and Pam. It looks like everybody's just hopping on at the same time. I'm doing great. Hi, Linda. Thanks for the sprinkles, those of you who sprinkle my video all the time. I do appreciate you. Hi, Pam Paulo. Okay, so we are going to open this. I'm going to do it not over my white towel. So this is the color of the month. The way the color of the month works, guys, is you have to qualify to purchase it. When you have a $75 order in your cart, it will show you in the cart area how far away you are. Like if you're only at $72, it'll tell you. Look at that purple. It will tell you how close you are. Like maybe, you're like one squeegee away. Sometimes I'll go do that. Anyhow, then you can add up to 3 colors. How did I get all that all over me? You can add up to 3 colors per qualifying order. And it typically sells out every month. All right, I somehow have gotten this all in my nail, and I just really don't know how. Hi, Janet. Oh, I'm so glad you had a nice visit. That's awesome. Okay, so that's the color of the month, and that's this. So mine just came. I didn't order mine right away. Well, you know me. I was starting school at the first of the month, so it took me a minute. So right now, guys, we have a couple things going on. We have something called, well, here's your Ditto. Color of the month. we have the Summerween going on. Now I'm going to use, which means there's summer and Halloween designs on sale from $1 to $31 in the sale section on my website. We're going to use one of those designs today. This one was from either last year or the year before. I really enjoy it. This one says, Ghosts and Goblins, Spooks Galore, Scary Witches at Your Door, Jack-o'-lantern, smiling bright, wishing you a haunting night. This is awesome for all your crafting because even if you choose not to use all these words, you guys, you can use part of the words, right? So, I like it when it comes with a bunch of words because you know me. I like to use multiple transfers and do multiple things typically. Today, I don't think I'm going to do that, but you never know. You never know. But this, like I said, is a great one for that. All right, we are going to just eyeball this, get this somewhat in the center. And then you want to take your time to get your air bubbles out. Guys, I don't know if you know this about me, but when I started chalking, one of the first things I did was ink. So don't be afraid of it. Just take your time and get your air bubbles out like this, okay? Ink is permanent when you heat set it. For those of you who are new to my page. By the way, guys, we just hit 36,000 followers on this page. Hit the heart button for that, you guys. How exciting. That happened a couple days ago, I want to say. That's very exciting. So we have lots of new friends. So this is how I'm going to show you how you ink and heat set and all the things. This is so pretty. I'm excited to see what it looks like when it's like dry and on here. It's the perfect purple for Halloween for sure. It's kind of bright and happy. All right, so with ink on fabric specifically, you want to push pretty firmly, okay? Because you want that fabric to grab your ink. And sometimes I go over it more than once. That's just personal preference. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Gwen. How are you? Thanks for the heart, you guys. Thanks for the cheering me on. I do appreciate all your support. So, like I said, the ink, it will absorb some, but you definitely want a good coat. So you want to put a goodly amount on it and use firm pressure, like I said, okay? Now, I go over it a few times. Once you get your air bubbles, you're not going to worry so much about you're not going to worry so much about bleeding. It's more about getting all of the design all the way across, just like this. And then you just want to get thank you, Margaret. And thank you. Okay, my ink thing is in the wrong spot. Then you want to get all of your ink, your excess ink, off of your transfer. But make sure you don't go off the transfer and onto your towel, right? You're not going to be able to get that off because this is permanent. It's mostly permanent even before you heat set it, you guys. So, you know, make sure you check your hands that they're super clean before you pull anything up or before you touch your towel, okay? And then what I do, especially not so much on crafting projects, but on ink projects, is I just pull it up pretty slowly like this. And what I'm checking for is, did I get all the spots? You know, thanks for the hearts, you guys. Did I get them all? Did I not? And I did. So I'm just slowly pulling that up. This is so pretty. I love it. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Jen. How are you? Wendy just joined my team last night, you guys. All right, so then we're going to dry this. But I am also going to clean my transfer while we're here. Isn't it so pretty? I think it's so pretty. Personally, I think the ink is so easy, is even a little bit easier to clean the transfer also. It just seems to want to come off easier. I don't know, that's just what I think. I love inking the most. Hi, Deborah, how are you? Yay me. Yes, yay me, Wendy. So guys, if you want to save 30% off, you can type perks in the comments and enroll in the perks program, and you can save your 30%. But if you're a designer like Wendy, join my team as a hobbyist, the joining process is the same whether you want to build the business or not. You do not have to sell anything. You can save 40% off all your products. It's the same cost. Who has COVID? Oh no! Who says that? I missed that. Oh, Vicki Little, I'm so sad that you have COVID. How, you feel real bad or what? Is it just like a bad cold? I'm sorry. Hopefully you can rest. I haven't got out of bed all day. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. We had a teacher out the last 2 days. She's very sick. She's feeling sick. I don't know if she has COVID. I don't know if she bothered testing or whatever. She might have it. Okay, once you clean both sides and get it back on your backer sheet, you can use it again. You guys, this is on sale so inexpensively. Is that a word? It's super inexpensive right now, so make sure you grab it. All right, let's get this off of here and dry it. Okay, here's your towel. Yeah, that's kind of what they were saying. That's been how they're feeling or whatever, really badly. I'm so sorry. Remember, I told you it's a good idea to clean your ink mat immediately instead of letting all the ink accumulate on here like I usually do. So you can do the same thing, use your board eraser and some water and just run it over. And you can see I left some of this on here from before. It's easier if you clean it right away than if you let it sit full of ink and lint and whatever. It's a much better idea. You can see the board eraser will get all the lint off of your ink mat. They're really good for that. You can use Awesome Spray on these if you like. That's a spray from the Dollar Tree. You can totally do that. But anyhow, we're gonna just get some of this ink off of here. And then the same thing as your transfers. Just take a paper towel. Dry it mostly with a paper towel, just super quick. And then your ink mat comes with, instead of a backer sheet, it comes with a front sheet. Hang on. Oh. Sorry. And you just want to put that back on here. Okay, and then store it back in the sleeve. Yep, you can use really like any cleaner you want to. You can use Windex, that works. You can totally use that. Hi, Donna. Oh, you got rain, huh? We haven't gotten it yet. Okay, and then I just store this back in the sleeve. And then this is, ready to use again. And it just protects the stickiness and all of that. Thank you, Margaret. Okay, so this once your design is completely dry, you're going to want to heat set it. So let me just dry it super quick. When I do these not without being live, I will just leave it on the ink mat for about 30 minutes or so, or till the next day or whatever. And then I take it off and then I heat set it. You can put this on a shirt or a pillow. This is just one idea. I definitely wanted something purple. But I sort of want to do, this is like a last minute add-on. I kind of want to add a spider to the top. And I know I just put my ink mat away, but I might do it anyway. I might do it anyway. At the top or the bottom? Okay, this is what I'm thinking. I absolutely love this spider that on the Tiffany Thiessen. You guys, I wasn't going to use it. And I almost added it to the cart link and then I didn't. But I'm just wondering. What do you think? Should we add the spider to it? I do too. Hi, Chris. Me too, Chris. I do love this color of the month, but we could put a black spider right there. Should we just do one black spider? What do you guys think? Let me know. I just love the spider. Hi, Michelle. Tell me what you would do. I kind of want to put that black spider on there. We could do the spider, the cat. Now I'm going to pull out 3 transfers. And the ghost. Sure, yes, go for it. You guys are like, whatever. Let me grab some black ink. Hang on. Okay. I'm going to get my other ink mat. Just this one little. I have this tiny little one piece. You can cut your ink mat up if you like. It's totally, you can cut them all up, make them any size. I'm just going to put this one under here. Everybody says add the spider. Thanks for sprinkling. Okay, we're going to add the spider because it's a last minute. So if you type the word goblin and check your messages, you will need to add this one, and this one's called Caught in Your Web. If you type that in the search bar, you'll be able to find it on my chalk site. All right, just had to do it, guys. It has to be done. Spider and ghost. Should I do a ghost like on either side? Now I'm getting real, but the ghost you're not going to see. What color am I going to do the ghost? That's why I kind of poo-pooed the ghost, because this is white. Let's see what it looks like with just the spider here. Spider and the cat. I need 3 things. I love the ghost and cat too. The problem is with the ghost is that what color am I going to do it? I feel like ghosts need to be, I could do it pink. I mean, there are pink ghosts out there, I guess. Spider and the cat. Oh, but then I would need just like 2, right? Is what you're saying? Well, let me think about this before I do. Glow in the dark. Well, then you won't see it. I mean, I could. I think I have glow in the dark ink somewhere. But I don't know. I'm just thinking I need 3 things instead of just the 2, you guys. This is why my brain is... I love the little ghost, but I'd have trouble with the... Ooh, gold. Do pink ghost and a cat. But then everything would be black except the ghost would be pink. Now I'm just being real irritating. I like the gold idea. But then we got like black, black. I'm like fixed on having this in the center. Well, Rochelle, we could do the ghost in glow in the dark, but you really won't see it at all except at night. But the ghost is so little. It'll look weird. I'm putting the spider here, and then I'm going to think about it. I think the ghost, the big thing needs to be in the center is all I'm thinking, guys. And maybe I'm wrong. We could do 2 pink ghosts. That I could get on board with. One on either side of this black spider. What do you think of that idea? 1 ghost on either side in pink. Well, I don't even have pink, do I? I guess I have pink I made. And it's kind of fun. Spider, cat, bat. I could. See, I like the black. I think we need to keep it all black. So we got the spider. We could do a black ghost. You know what? It's my towel. Nobody's telling me what to do, right? Let me lift this up. Let's do a black ghost and a black cat, and we're going to call it good. That's what we're doing. It's my towel. I like the sides idea of 2 pink ghosts. That isn't a bad idea. Okay, I think we're going to do black at the top, all black, and we're going to do a ghost on either side, and they're both going to be black. No, I said, no. We're going to do a black cat and a black ghost, and that's what's going to happen. I think. I'm just thinking, how do I want it to look? We're going to do a black cat and a black ghost. That's what we're doing. I said it, and now I'm saying it again. Should I do the bones here? The little fish bones or not? I don't know why I put the black away, because I'm going to do all... Yes, cat and ghost. Everybody says yes to the cat and the ghost. I got rid of my squeegee, so I'm getting another one. Okay. You guys, I'm totally going rogue here. I'm just getting my air bubbles out. Sometimes I just get like stuck on something. It's okay. It's okay. We all have our thing, right? Okay, we're going to get this black cat. We're going to have black... I just got to stop worrying about things that are normally white. It can be anything we want them to be. No bones. Oh, too late. Too late. I did the bones. Too late. So guys, I don't know if you saw my post today, but I changed up the lettering on my Highland Cow from last night. I made the letters all dark pink. I think that looks better. I did get that up on my Etsy site last night, so it's there for you if you want it. Yeah, I'm glad I did this all black. Black, black, black. And now we're going to do the ghost, and then it will be good. And then it will be good. We're going to put the spooky ghost here. Sort of even. I'll put the thing underneath it in a minute. And I think I'm going to try to go around the, I don't think I'm going to do all, there's like around the ghost, there's all these little sparkles. I don't think I'm going to do those. Okay, I think we're just going to get the ghost. You know, before I went live, I thought, I'm just going to do this simple. Purple, all purple, it's going to be done. Then my brain starts going, and here we are, right? Okay, so first get your air bubbles out with your squeegee. You can use your hands, but your best tool is your squeegee, whether it's this multi-tool or, you know, a mini squeegee, whatever. I do like pink and black together very, very much. Thinking about doing this pink ghost. I do like that look. I switched to this because it's a little easier to control. And then we're going to see what it looks like. We're going to heat set it. Now I just use a regular iron. If you have a Cricut heat press, it's 305. I get people ask me this all the time. 305 for 30 seconds once everything's totally dry, okay? But I have a regular iron. I have no idea what temperature it goes to. So I just put it on the very hottest setting that the fabric will be still okay with. And then I heat set it for, I don't know, till it feels right, I guess, is what I do. All right? See, this is cute with it black. It's fine black. I was getting in my own way on that, I think. What do you guys think? Let me get this pulled off. And we'll get it dry. I don't know what I did with the backer sheet. Okay, let's dry it and then we'll heat set it. Rochelle, you can. I'm just reading your question about the club. On this one, it's very thick material. And I didn't put anything on the inside of this, but I did paint this. So that may be reason why it didn't bleed. I don't think you really need to. The nice part about having like something sticky in here is it just, thank you guys for the hearts. It holds the fabric for you. So what I may do it just so that, not so that it won't bleed through, but just so that it holds the fabric stiff. Because this is a pretty coarse fabric. So it will just make it easier. Yes, Janet, you can. I have not done it, but I have seen other designers do it. Thank you guys for the hearts. I'm glad you love it. Okay, I think this is dry. So, Rochelle, hopefully that answers your question. I mean, you may want to just put some in there to stretch it out tight. Oh, good, Brenda. Mine came yesterday also, actually, now that you mention it. Okay, so I've had my iron going. I put mine on the very hottest setting for this. towel because it's just a cotton towel. The important part is you want a piece of parchment paper, okay? And I just use this over and over again until it either gets a hole or something. Wait, why is this? Oh, I see. Hang on one second here. Normally, when I'm not live, I'll heat set things on my ironing board. So I'm just putting some cardboard under here to protect my thing. But anyway, you just want to iron it basically like this until it feels like part of the fabric. For my iron gets pretty hot, so usually it's not super long. You're welcome, Rochelle. Hi, Beverly. I'm doing awesome. Thank you guys for the hearts. Hi, Ruby. Is it Ruby Boyd? Hi, Ruby. Hi, Elizabeth. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. All right, let me get this heat set. The important thing is if you don't heat set it, it's going to fade. It's not going to just wash out, because I've had people ask me that. It won't just wash out, but it will fade over time. So it's important you heat set it so it stays, you know, as bright as when you did it. I'm doing awesome. We know what, Jennifer? Okay. This should be good. Okay, so what I do, so down here, I cannot really tell the difference between here and here. Up here, I can feel a little different. So this got more ink on it. So right there is where I would iron more, okay? While the iron smushed the puff. Yeah, probably. Now that you say that. I have seen people do it. But you know what? If you have a super hot, like I do, heat tool, maybe you can do it that way. You can heat set it. Like I said, I have not done it, but I know people who have done it. So, I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. I finally ordered my little craft iron from Amazon. Awesome. Tell me if you like yours, because the one I had, I ended up not liking at all. The little dial on it broke, really was hard to turn. It was, I mean, the iron got hot, but the on-off button was terrible. I ended up throwing it away. So tell me if you like yours, and maybe I'll copy you. All right, guys, this is our towel. Ta-da! My cardboard got a little round there, didn't it? Okay. Now, I typically fold mine like this. I don't have a place to hang mine, so this is why I do mine this way. Again, if you're going to hang yours, you can do it totally different. Thank you guys for all the hearts. So this one's actually going to be a little higher than the center. How cute! I think this turned out so adorable. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really cute. I like the simple of the black and purple. You know what also would look good? Is if you alternated rows, black and purple would look really good too. Janet says my plug keeps coming out, not tight enough. Isn't that annoying? Thank you guys for the hearts. I'm so glad you like it. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Friday is the Peanuts Holiday Collection, you guys. I'm super excited. As a designer, if you enroll as a designer on my team today, you will be able to see that collection the night before and see it early. I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait to see it. I'll probably be up all night working with my laser to try to get all the design ready. Thank you guys for the hearts. Appreciate it. Anyway, so just make sure you set your alarms for 9 a.m. on Friday. 9 a.m. Mountain Time on Friday. For me, it's 10. So that you don't miss that. I'll always make a post about it, but okay, thank you, Rochelle. Let me know. Keep me posted. All right, guys, have a great night. See you soon. Okay, YouTube family, here's your up close look. Where's my end? There.